We have $10 from Super Saiyan Fife. Had to wake myself up at 3 in the morning to make sure to catch Endy's runs. Good luck, my friend. Glad to see you at AGDQ. Partner, here we come. We have an anonymous $25 donation. Cool! Penguin! We have a $10 donation from ML Ingrid. Hello, Endy. Good luck. We have a $25 donation from Yakumo Fuji. Go, Endy, go. We have a $20 donation from Fiona Sarah. Shout out to Schoolie, my own little squishy penguin. Naturally, we save animals in this house. We have a $30 donation from Peijen. Greetings from Norway. By the way, how is that Addams Family run not a world record? And good luck to Endy. We have a $100 donation from Noiser. Shape up, Endy. Congrats yet again on making it to AGDQ. Also, save the frames, kill the animals. We have a $25 donation from Ribsta. Good luck with the runs, Endy. We have a $10 donation from Sarah Pochikawa. Greetings from Ireland. Watching with my Yume penguin plushes. Lost a few family members last year to cancer. Thinking of you. Thank you to everyone working behind the scenes. Donation to Runner's Choice, please. We'll have to get that information when we're done there. We have a $100 donation from Lazarus. Watching this gets me through the workday. Keep up the great runs. Frames can be saved elsewhere. Save the animals! Remember, we have a bid war going on for the soundtrack for La Mulana remake. The original soundtrack is at $330, and the remake soundtrack is at $327.50. So that's a very close race. If you have Any opinion on what kind of soundtrack you want for La Mulana? Get those donations in because your choice might actually make it. We have an anonymous $10 donation. Says, great job, Endy. Thanks for that awesome run. Greetings from the Netherlands. And with that, Endy is now going to start with Gremlins 2. So let's get some hype for that.
All right, guys. Thank you. It looks like we're back. This time I have some helpers with me. We have Battle Breaks for moral support. We have Mecha Richter, the previous world record holder of this game before Infested Ridge and I started running it. So there's been quite a few route changes the previous year, and this game is extremely tough. It has heavy RNG, so I'm going to focus on the run and let these guys handle most of the commentary. I might add a few things here and there. So the timer is going to start when I gain character control. I messed it up last time, so let's see if I can do it this time right. So I'm gonna do the countdown now and start, and let's hope for the best. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, starting off right off the bat, we're gonna approach some bats and hopefully we're gonna get to kill someone before we can reach this platform. If you're lucky, you can gain the crystal there, which is none in this game, while you're waiting for the platform. Same thing here, unfortunately didn't get that one either. We need mana later on in the run to buy a certain power-up, which is coming into play in the second stage. But yeah, like Andy said before he started the run, pretty much every enemy in this game is random, so it's a lot of like reacting to what patterns you get, and he's not getting any good ones right now.
That hit was fine though. I still managed to get the platform cycle.
Yeah, the first stage is one of the hardest ones to get through just because the bats are so random, man. They have pretty weird hitboxes.
Wow, this is
very
bad.
hard dodge.
Yeah, this could get scary.
Yeah,
Ooh.
oh goodness.
Oh, bats,
Wow.
come on.
At least you got a crystal out of it.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Wow. That is the scariest first stage I've ever seen in this game.
That stage is really scary. The first stages in this game are the most scary of all, actually. Oh, crap.
And the game just gets harder from now on. This is one of the hardest stages in the game. And yeah, we would like to get some extra crystals here if possible.
That was
And,
bad.
And pretty soon, I assume Andy's going to try, well, kill a certain enemy that will drop a pogo, and that will allow him to kill a lot of enemies to rack up the cash that he needs. Here it is.
Yeah, the pogo's great.
That rat is always drops this pogo, so you can kill those spiders, which spawns a few small spiders that also drops cash. So compared to doing world record runs or attempts, you lose about 5 seconds grabbing that pogo and grabbing the extra cash. And with that extra money, he can buy an extra heart later on, which will come, well, it's not needed to do the strats that we want to do, but it's a nice safety buffer.
Yeah, that jump right there is pretty free because that Gremlins hitbox is actually really small, so...
Let's see if we get this fast platform. Nice.
Nice.
If he's unlucky, those helicopter guys will just be in his way where he needs to land. and he will get knocked into the pit.
Uh-huh.
Here's the shop where he buys the power up.
It's actually very bad if he falls in a pit early on because the game gives you a balloon that you can use once, or you can buy some to stock up. But yeah, if you fall in the pit, you can basically just float over a big portion of the game, and it's actually very important later on in the game.
Coming up is the first boss here, and it's gonna try to approach him real close, get a certain position, and high-five him. There we go.
Die, please. Okay, that was the first scary part of the game. Now it actually gets a little easier, but I'm not gonna jinx it, so...
Yeah, and grabbing a stopwatch here and doing a slight manipulation by stopping right there to manipulate these two platforms.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a very tight jump. It's okay though. There's worse places to lose the balloon, so... That is unfortunate though, because now I'm gonna have to pick up a backup balloon later on, which will cost me like 10 seconds. But it's okay. This is fine.
Yeah, this last part of this stage looks really scary, but as long as you follow like a certain route and jump on the precise spots, you will almost every time get past there without taking hit. So that was really nice done.
Okay. Scary jumps coming up here, so I'm gonna...
Oh, nice! You got the quick cycle.
Very nice.
That's really hard to do.
I went for it. Can't chicken out now when I lost the balloon, you know.
Yeah.
Save the frames.
And here he buys the additional hearts. So he gets a full refill and a total of 4 hearts. The damage boost here saves half a second compared to going around the intended way. Time for Electro Gremlin, which is the the scariest boss in attempts, but with the, the health that Andy has now is no big deal.
Yeah, it's just gonna tank. Oh, whoops.
That was weird.
That was weird. Well,
Wow. Yeah,
that boss can be... Yeah.
That's the biggest troll in the game, pretty much. And even after you kill him, there can be one of his shots, the small sparks. It can go off screen, and you think you're fine, and you don't pay attention. You're like reaching for a split or something, reading chat when you something. But the spark can come back and hit you.
That almost happened there, actually.
Yeah, that was really close.
Okay. So the biggest RNG in this stage is actually the hat-throwing gremlins, and I actually got past the first one with some luck there, so there's a second one coming up here, so hopefully he will behave as well. Oop, we jumping and slicing and dicing was about to say, but shoutouts to Arcus. I'll try task boost here. Got it.
Nice. So coming up in this stage is where we would like to use the balloon, but since Andy fell down and lost it, he needs to buy a backup, unless he wants to go for the intended route. But it's much easier, and it almost takes the same amount of time to grab the backup here because the shop is really close.
Yeah, the problem with the intended route is that it sometimes actually despawn a platform up ahead, and if you get that platform despawn, you can't actually make the jump over a certain gap, so it's really stupid. We got the balloon skip here though, so we're flying past most of the stage.
I think the platform despawn has to do with all of those enemies on screen that just overloads the sprite.
It can only have a certain amount of sprites, so you can get real bad luck there. This boss is just a tanking fight, basically. Oh,
wow, you got the good fight.
That was very good.
Damage.
That was a very good fight.
Wow. I'm gonna play some risky here to gain up the balloon time, so let's hope it works out.
This is the final stage and by far the hardest, in my opinion. A lot of tricky jumps.
That's fine.
You want to stay in the bottom part of this conveyor belt to get past these mines and the enemies without taking damage. That's an intentional damage boost.
That's probably one of the worst parts to fall in the pit there, because if he falls in a pit anywhere there, he basically put him back in a spot to where he wasn't on a moving platform. So like that whole conveyor belt section, they just like slowly move him back to the
Yeah,
beginning.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
You move to the latest path where you had solid ground under your feet, so that loses like 15 seconds or something. It's crazy. Okay, final boss coming up.
You got this.
I got this. Well,
There we go.
there we go, and time. That's 8:10. That's
8:10 is a really good time
That's
considering
very
you
fun.
lost the balloon
Yeah.
and went for the safe strat with grabbing the pogo and extra hearts.
yeah, that's a really good run. The previous world record was 8:36 before Rich and I started running this, and the current world record is 7:32. But considering the safe strats I had to do, because if you do a world record attempt, you finish maybe 1 in 10 runs. So that's clearly not a good idea for a marathon. So I'm really happy about this run. So thank you everyone for the support, and thank you for having me here. I have one more run on Friday, the DuckTales race, so stay tuned for that one. But this is it for me for today. So the next round coming up is Troya. Have a good morning, guys, or night, or whatever you are.
We have a $200 donation from Code Taku. Undertale quickly became my favorite.